Hello, I hope I find you well. It's the windiest old day I ever come across, and I'm just told that there's lights out in Dromone, which is not that far from Oldcastle, only about 4 mile. Um, I was out there to um, try and do one or two things earlier, but the wind was so awful it nearly knocked me to the ground. I didn't realise it was that strong, and I closed the gates there after I come back, but there was kind of bangs on the window, but when I went out to check what it was, the wind was it's got worse. It was nearly knock you down, so I couldn't just investigate, but it's at the kitchen window, so it was kind of like bangs on it. I wanted to see what it was, but sure, it's the wind. It's a desperate wind. So we start off with the usual way with our hymns. I'm doing it now in case that electricity goes with that wind. It'd be a lot out, I think. Sweetheart of Jesus, fount of love and mercy, today we come, thy blessing to implore. Oh, touch our hearts, so cold and so ungrateful, and make us love thee more and more each day. Sweetheart of Jesus, we implore. Oh, make us love thee more and more. Sweetheart of Jesus, make us pure and gentle, and teach us how to do thy blessed will, to follow close the print of thy dear footsteps, and when we fall, sweetheart, oh, love us still. Sweetheart of Jesus, we implore. Oh, make us love thee more and more. That's lovely. Now, one for our Blessed Mother. Hail, Queen of Heaven, the ocean star, guide of the wanderer here below. Thrown on life's search, we claim thy care. Save us from peril and from woe. Mother of Christ, Star of the sea, pray for the wanderer, pray for me. O gentle, chaste, and spotless maid, we sinners make our prayers to thee. Remind thy Son that he has paid the price of our iniquity. Virgin most pure, Star of the sea, pray for the sinner, pray for me. Lovely. Now, Blessed Mother, so let's talk. I already mentioned to you about this terrible wind. You know something? It is nearly knock you down, and it's only when I went out there after two, I went down to the chemist. Sure, I had to you couldn't park. And I don't know where they're going, all these cars that's parked, because they're not in the chemist shop. I don't know what they'd be at. You had so many cars parked, couldn't get parking. So I had to come back up and come to park in a place that wouldn't be long. But when I walked down there, Lincoln wind, oh, it was the worst I ever saw. It nearly started. So I left in my details about my prescription and usually leave it in so they can have it for me then when I call later. But I'm not calling in that wind. I'm calling in the morning. I hope it dies down by that stage. And you can hear it flowing down the chimney. So it's not something you can do in many ways. It's that you can do nothing. I was at Mass this morning, 10 o'clock. I didn't notice that it was bad, but it was heavy because the man got confession, then the priest, Father Mark, had confessions after the Good Friday Mass. So I got confession. It's a good thing to get, like. But when you're trying to do things yourself, sometimes you get a bit irritable. You want to be a saint when you're trying to cope with various things. And I did a video with my friend Oliver about an event that happened in Galway. Um, and you can see it on my video, on my Zoom videos that I do with my friend Oliver. And lucky enough, we were able to do it without too much mishaps. Because when you win like that, the chances of being able to do anything of that caliber becomes less likely. But we got it done, thank God. And so there we are. Um, I closed the gate. We say the drawbridge, we'll say the big gate, a big gate. I closed it because it could be that bad. I wouldn't know it was bad enough when I came in, but got worse as I went out to check what was banging again the window, the kitchen window. Be goodness, I had to come back. I couldn't go any further. The wind was that severe around the corner. So it's coming this way. But thank God I have double glazed windows and I have them closed, so it's not causing any problem here. Um, but I was told the lights are out in Dramone, which is only 4 miles from here. And if this wind comes up, there'll be a lot of places without lights. Could be out of it for a good bit. Oh, it's really coming down the chimney there. Something fish you might be able to hear it. So I bid you adieu, and I hope wherever you are that you're not that you don't suffer too much from this big wind in this country. And then, of course, in the United States, people have to deal with hurricanes and typhoons that cause a lot of damage and sea rising and all the rest of it. It's a pretty scary sort of a situation. And then I saw there was a tsunami or something, must have been an eruption, seeing big waves coming in. It's flattening everything. It's very strange, isn't it? What's happening? And I think what mankind is doing with all the evil that they've inflicted, the abortion evil and the gender evil and the killing and the vulnerable, euthanasia, assisted suicide, and destruction of the innocence of children with the gender business, and it's payback time. I think God will not be mocked, and something serious could happen. Why could there's some wind there? Can you hear it? That's from the chimney, and I have things against it, Be the Lord. Normally around 3:30 it gets nicer because it's got worse. So I'd say, well, power cut. So I'll bid you a good adieu, and I hope you're safe wherever you are. It's not a night for going out, and I pity people walking and having to drive home, and that, especially if I have to do any distance. Very dangerous. God bless us all. I hope they're all kept safe.